Hello and welcome to the Daily Atheist. Well, I've been running a YouTube channel for I guess about a month, a little over a month now. And I tell you, it's been a lot of work. A lot more work than I thought was going into it. My Dunning-Kruger syndrome really kicked in on this one. I was like, oh yeah, I'll make some YouTube channel videos. It'll be easy. Not so easy. I know it's been a lot more work than I thought it was, but I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you about all the things I've gone through so far. Whenever we come back, and all the things I've learned so far. Well, not all the things I've learned, because I've learned a lot. There's a lot. I've forgotten a lot already because I do things like that. But anyway, come back, check out the rest of the show, and I'll tell you what I've learned. Okay, before we get too far along, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and the little notification bell so you get all my, nutbaggery as I produce it. Okay, so what the hell? This is supposed to be easy. You get a camera, you record some video. You don't even need a camera. Do it on your phone. Get your phone. Everybody's doing it on their phone. I even have a camera. Get a camera. So you get a camera, and you put some software together, and you don't even really need software. You do it on your iMovie, and you little clip it together on your iMovie, and I've seen other people do it, and boom, upload it to YouTube. I thought, man, that's easy. I can do that. If they can do that, I can do that. So I sit down, and I'm like, well, that's kind of not really how I think, So with my brain, I need a full camera. I got to get a camera because I got to look, then I got to get, oh, wait, check this out. I got to get software. I got to get the software so I can do the stuff. Here's the software. I'm going to show you the software, some of the software real quick. I'm going to bring it up. Here's my webpage, or my Twitter feed. But here's my software. You can't really see. It doesn't matter. The top part doesn't matter. It's this part down here. That you're looking at, we're looking at. These are the scenes, and this is how I change everything from near and far, and how I do that. So I had to figure out the software, and that's just the recording software. And then we got the streaming or the editing software. That's another one. I don't use Adobe. I use Filmora because Adobe's. I don't have time to figure out Adobe. It's way too hard for what I need. Filmora does the thing. If I need put a little picture up here, Filmora can put a little picture up here. I need to add music or layer. I can do all that with Filmora. It's not doesn't take you don't have to be a rocket surgeon to figure it out. I've got Filmora. It'll take care of my editing, but I had to figure it all out. This OBS software that I'm streaming with, I'll go ahead and put it back up here so you can see it again. Now again, when you're looking at this, let's look at it here. Just this is normally I would be talking to somebody, me and Mike, or somebody doing an interview, and then I could just show the web page. Well, I had to set all that up too, obviously, and make it work and blah 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 blah. But this is part of the software I do that in. It's called OBS. This is our streaming software that I'm going to stream with. These are our different scenes, and I make these little scenes and capture, and had to figure out this software. And this is just the streaming software that I stream with, and also that I record with. And I don't edit with this software, but I do the streaming and recording with. All right, so once we're done doing that, I edit the stuff with Filmora. I mentioned Filmora. It's pretty easy. Filmora, I had to reload it, so I'm not going to put it up there. But I had to figure out all the Filmora and how to do the editing. And I'm trying to make my videos look as professional as possible, but it's really kind of, and this is Hootsuite. All right, we'll get to the social media part in a minute. So, but I'm trying to make my videos look as professional as possible. I ain't never done this before. I just saw people do it on YouTube, and I was like, hey, I'm going to make a channel, so let's make a channel. So started out with a green screen. I don't know if you've seen some of my earlier videos. I had the green screen behind me, and it was a lot of work trying to get all the lights and stuff right on the green screen in such a small space, and and then I guess it worked okay, but I don't know, it just looked bad. So I thought, well, I'll make myself a little studio. I got all the cool stuff. I put up the cool stuff and the monitor behind me, and the monitor behind me ends up being more of a distraction than anything. And now you just see the reflection on it, so that's more trouble. So it's going to be gone by the time the next video is up. I'm going to do something else. And so rebuilding the studio, just my little studio. I moved it upstairs. I changed it from all that. Go back and look at my videos, and you'll see all the different ways. I think maybe I might make 2 videos in the same setup, and then you'll see it completely different or change. Now, I did move everything up here in the little zone. And it's all been the same, but I've moved from the other side of the camera. You can't see it. Well, I've swapped this thing out with that one back there. I've got two monitors that are both big. I swapped those out, and this monitor here was over there. And this, it's just been it's been a lot of work trying to get everything into a workable scenario. I want these monitors here because when my buddy Mike comes over and he wants to do the interviews with me, he'll sit over there on the couch, and he'll have his mic, and I can look at him. And then this monitor here is really good for him. But if I just move it over there or move something over there, he'll have something better to see, and I can figure out something else to put back there. But just that, just that alone. And then there's the sound. I've gone through 2 or 3 different microphones trying to get the sound right. This one here this is a wonderful microphone. It's better than anything I've had so far. But I got to figure it out and how everything works, and it's just been a lot of work to get it all put together and then metered into the software and recorded. And so when I'm not doing that, when I'm not doing that, I'm working on the social media side. Now, I've got some new logos coming out that are going to be, you'll see them probably before you see this video. They may even be with the video because I'm supposed to get the logo back from the guy today. My little icon that I'm going to start branding my stuff with, and I'll probably brand this video with it today or tomorrow. So that kind of stuff. I'm going to get new branding. Well, that's all stuff you got to set up and figure out. And if some people don't. They just find some picture and they put it up as their brand, and that's it. But I'm trying to be a little more professional. I'm trying to be professional right out the gate. So that's where that all stems from. So I should have that coming soon. And now when I'm not producing videos and I'm not working on the logo and getting that stuff ready, I'm trying to build the social media. And that's what this stuff here you saw a minute ago whenever we were up here with my Hootsuite. Hootsuite it's a program, if you're not familiar with it. It takes all your social media and puts them into one place. So, here's my Twitter and here's my Facebook, and I can have more than one. Oops, rip-row. Here's my Facebook and Twitter, and you can scroll through it and it tells you different stuff, and it's supposed to help you manage and control all of your social media in one place. I can publish tweets and posts on a regular basis automatically. I got to come in here and manually put them all in. But then, I'm going to, for example, this is a good example. I'm going to have a daily post where it'll be atheist recipes, funny memes about, atheists cooking babies, because why not, right? And so I'm going to try to get that to happen every day at about the same time, and I'll just come in here in this software and I'll put it, and when I put it, it'll post it to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the same thing to all of those things. And that kind of I can schedule out a whole month of just those kind of posts, and those aren't, I'm gonna have the baby food, the atheist, but I'm also gonna set up some posts where it says, hey man, check out my channel, you gotta click here and subscribe, those kind of normal advertising, self-advertising promotional posts. I'll get those and I'll set those up in there, and then so there'll be those kind of promotional video, so in other words, as you can see, one more place to learn a whole bunch of stuff. Now, I knew Facebook. I know how to use Facebook. I'm fairly fluent, I guess, in Facebook. All this is gonna be rebranded very soon. So I'm good with Facebook. I know how it works, but Twitter, I know how Twitter works. You tweet, but if somebody tweets something and it's not as I have Twitter open and I'm looking at it, I don't see it. I don't know how to use Twitter, to be honest. But I'm learning. That's just part of it. I never have. I got Twitter, tweet, and I'm done. But now I want to start keeping up with what other people are tweeting and learning how to use it and use groups. Not groups, they got a thing for it. It's like groups. We'll call it groups, where you get little groups and you create groups and you can follow those groups and watch things. And, obviously other people do it. I need to learn how to do it. Instagram, learning how to do Instagram. Instagram is kind of cool. I took a picture this morning. I'm like, I'm sleepy. I took a picture, made sure to get the microphone in there and stuff so people can see I'm working, and I Instagrammed that out. Was that how you say it? Instagram? I Instagrammed it. And so, close. Let's go far. So you got my little software. I can do that, and so now, so I'm figuring out Pinterest and Instagram. Twitter, I really don't know that much about it. Pinterest and Instagram, kind of coming along. I'm learning a little bit about those. So when I'm not working on a script, so most of my videos are scripted. I actually write them, every word, every every word in that thing is written out before I say it. Even if I go, look over there, that's funny. I've already written all that out. That's scripted. You could tell. Look at them. I'm not even looking really at the camera. I'm looking kind of beside the camera. And so those, I guess, are kind of, because I'm old school and I'm learning how to do this and feels the way it needs to be. So I've never been in a newsroom or never been in a TV studio or anything like that. But that's how this feels like it needs to be set up. That's why you see me sitting down all the time and I'm like, be the DJ, you know? Because that's just kind of how it feels like. I'm going to have to learn to break that phone out and get out in public and start walking around and, hey, everybody talking, and bring in my YouTube channel more modern. But being who I am and what I am, I got to start with something familiar. So that's got kind of what you got there. And that's why I've been trying to build it the way I've been trying to build it, so it'll look a certain way. And it does. It does. It looks all right. You know, I'm never happy with it. I need to get this crap out of the way and then, I don't know, do something else. Just because, you know, because I can't seem to figure out what I want to do with it. And I figure it'll continue to progress over time. I've gone back and I've looked at other YouTubers whenever they started, and their videos are very basic and just like mine. And over time, as long as they, you know, continue growing, keep with it, it develops and it'll get there. So we'll see how that goes. But basically, it's been a shit ton of work, a lot of work. And now I think I've got the hardware and the technology pretty much set up. You can hear me. Everything sounds good. Everything looks good. I think, you know, studio. I got studio things to fix. So that part of it's done. The software part, I'm getting it. I can work it. You know, it's a little obvious that I'm working it, but who cares? People don't care. I'll cut all the boring stuff out except for the live shows. And when you watch other people's live shows, you see them working the crap too, unless they have a producer. I don't have a producer. If you have a producer who will work for free for now, send him my way. He can sit over there for hours on end while I tinker with this, right? Anyway, when I get a producer, we'll produce together. But that's what it is. It's just been a ton of work, either writing this stuff or finding something to do. Now what I want to do, because writing this stuff is okay, but it's kind of boring. And then to watch me do it, in my opinion, I don't know. Other people like it, but I think it's kind of boring. I do the scripted videos. The wife likes it whenever I don't script them, whenever I just go, you know. But when I do that, you just get a lot of me rambling, or I get a lot of editing as I cut out a lot of me rambling. So I'll figure it out. Other YouTubers have done the same thing, figured out the same thing. I'm going to do what I see because it makes sense. I'm going to do what I see other atheists doing, because to sit here and just talk, you know, kind of gets old. Well, let's talk about something. Today, I decided, what am I going to talk about? I got scripts here. I got all manner of ideas here. You can't see them because that's just how the world works. But they're there. And, you know, but I'm sitting there, what am I going to do? So I start writing out a script. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm just not feeling it. And then today, well, let's just talk about how it's going. Talk about the show. Blah, blah. Look, I got lights over there and lights over there. And I got that there and I got that there. And I built this and I put that there. And I moved everything upstairs. And I got all that. And it's just boring. Is it not? It's boring. So I've got everything set up now, and the next thing I want to do is I want to begin doing live streams with people, because that's more interesting. You know, I'm talking to somebody, there's somebody on the other end. You know, it's not just me sitting here rattling or reading off something. Now I get the something, I get that. I'll continue doing the scripted shows because I actually like doing them, because I have something to say, but I'm very scatterbrained. I got a lot going on in here, and if I don't focus it, it'll get just kind of blown away in the wind. So that's why I want to do these scripted shows. If I don't do the scripted shows, then, you know, my message just won't get out there the way I want it. But that's just, you know, it's a very time consuming. Whenever we could just, hey Bob, let's get on a live stream, do a live stream. I'm going to record this live stream, blah, 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 blah. People chat. We put it up as a video. Bam, it's done. It's a video. No scripting, no writing, no editing, no nothing. It's done. And that'll help me produce more content as we go along. Now, my deal is I got to find people who are willing to stream with me. I've been watching other atheist people or skeptics and doing their live streams and seeing how they do them. I get it. It looks like fun. I just, you know, at this moment, I have 41 whole subscribers. So I'm like, hey, dude, can I stream with you? And they don't hear me because I'm so small. You know, I'm just another comment in the wind. They've got 100,000 subscribers or whatever, and they get comments. They don't even see me yet, you know. So I got to work my way up to that part. here we are, scripting videos, making videos. So that's for me so far. That's what it's been all about. And I see all these other people. They throw together a YouTube channel, and my buddy Mike, he's a great example. Different genre, everything. His is all about inspiration, daily inspiration, or weekly inspiration, or just keeping yourself motivated. So heck, he just pops open his phone. That's how he did it. I've kind of got him moved up to a laptop now, and he's recording things on a laptop. But really, either way, it's the same thing. He just pops it open, starts recording, starts, hey, today I'm going to talk about staying motivated. Now, it is easier than that. Mike does have to stop and think about what he wants to talk about today, and before he hits the record button, he's like, but it doesn't take the hours and hours of scripting and then reading the script, reading it back and reading it back and reading it. Is it right? Is it right? Okay, and then putting it over there and getting it right and getting ready. Okay, now we're going to cut it. And actually, hello and welcome to the day. Oh, dang it, I'm at it. Hello and welcome to the Daily Atheist. Hello and welcome to the Daily Atheist. And then, it takes me hours. And that's just, I'm just trying to crush them out. So what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to take and spend, a whole week working on probably a show. I'm still working on getting my logos and everything on a daily atheist. Well, yeah, I do produce stuff daily. If you're saying you're not a daily atheist, you're not hooked up to all my social media. That's it. You're thinking, oh, just YouTube. Well, that's just YouTube, right? So spread out. Go check out my YouTube, my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter. I'm just learning Instagram, right? But check out my Twitter, my Facebook, and those other things because I'm out there every day being an atheist. So that's sort of been my experience so far. Is there money to be made? I don't know. I haven't even hit enough subscribers yet on YouTube to monetize my YouTube channel. Facebook, I got a couple of pages there. One of them I've had forever, just the Chris Mallard page. It says it's monetizable, but I don't have any videos there yet because I just started this stuff. I didn't even start on Facebook. I started on YouTube building the videos, and I was like, somebody else was, Tyler, you out there if you're listening? Tyler said, go do Facebook. I went, hey, look, Facebook does the same thing. So I started doing Facebook, but I'm just now getting started putting videos up on Facebook. Now, my understanding is you need a professional page. So I have my personal page. I have a profile and a page, and stuff goes to the page. But I also have the professional page, the Daily Atheist page. It's supposed to be a professional page because that's what you do, right? We're professionals. We're going to be that one, I don't know why yet, but it says it's not eligible for monetization. But I just opened it like not even 2 months ago. So that may be it. I'm just going to give it a little bit more time while I build the videos. My other page, the Chris Mallard page, not the profile, but the page, it is up for monetization, and I can put videos over there. I don't know what that's going to do yet. I've only got a couple of videos on Facebook that I can cross-post. I have no idea. And there's something else to learn. You got to learn. There's a certain way to do a YouTube video. I didn't know. So when I first put out my first few videos, somebody made a post to me going, hey there, it's a good video, but don't be begging for subscribers. Don't do that. That's and I'm like, well, wait. So you go online and look at the top YouTube videos, watch the top YouTube videos on how to be a YouTube video maker, what it takes. There's actually a method. There's a most efficient way of doing it. You open your show and then you give them a hook. Hi, welcome to the Daily Atheist. Do you want to talk about something bad? I know something bad. I want to tell you something bad or interesting. Something interesting is fixed to be dropped upon you in just a minute. So that's the first. You do the hook. And then you do your little shh, the Daily Atheist. And then you come back and you say, hey, before we go too far, subscribe and like. That's what they tell you to do. I didn't make that up. I do it every time because that's what they tell you to do. I don't like doing it. I don't like begging for subscribers. I just soon come on here and go, blah, 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 blah. Done. But they all tell you, and it makes sense, because I've even been there, I'm like, oh yeah, I better subscribe. Because the guy at the end of the video told me to subscribe. Simon Whistler over at the Today I Found Out channel. Very good. That was a specific one I remember specifically. I got to remember to subscribe to that. And that's why they do that. So you'll do it. So that's what, you got your hook, your little swoosh intro. Then you do your, hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're liking what you see, go ahead and hit the thumbs up and blah, 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 blah. And now, on with the meat of the show. So then they get into the meat of the show and they talk about it. It slices, it dices, it makes julienne French fries. You can cut a beer can with it and still slice tomatoes razor thin. And then when you're done, you go, Now, what do you think about this slicer dicer? Don't just go, hey, leave us a comment below. No, ask something specific. It'll tell you. Go on there in all the videos how to make a YouTube channel. It'll tell you. Ask a specific question. I said specific. I do that for fun. I said specific. They'll ask you specific questions. So in this video, my specific question is going to be this today. Do you have a YouTube video or a YouTube channel? Do you have a YouTube? Well, what was it like for you in the beginning, first 3 months of your YouTube channel? Leave me a comment below and let me know. Is it going to get easier? Is it going to get harder? I mean, what was your experience? And then after that, we go again and we go, don't forget to like and subscribe. So while we're here at this point talking about it, go ahead, like and subscribe. There's a thumbs up button, hit the thumbs up. And then if you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. Once you've subscribed, then you hit the notification bell and you get my craziness as I release it. And when you go look up the templates, that's what it says to do. It says hook, subscribe, me to the story, question, hook, subscribe, and then say goodbye. And now you know this. Go watch your favorite YouTube channels, and they're almost all like this. Some of them will move they'll open up with, hey there, welcome back. Don't forget to subscribe. And now this is, so they'll move their thing around a little bit, but it's all the same. They've got a pattern that they'll use. And also something else to not forget is to come up with these little catchphrases. I'm still working on my catchphrases. I got some that I use that are like nutbaggery. I call people nutbags because they're crazy and they do stupid shit. So that's my deal. But other people, they've got their openings. Hello, how are you doing today? And then they say something cute. Well, I haven't figured that part out yet. I got. Whenever I'm doing hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Show me some love. I'll say that. Show me some love. Like, subscribe. Do that kind of thing. I don't really have a thing yet. I'm working on it. 1 month in, I know, but the deal is, at least I know I need that catchphrase. So, I'm getting logos, I'm getting videos, I'm getting technology putting together. I'm trying to find other people to stream with. And then once I get that done, that's a whole other deal. Now we got to figure out the technology to that and then get back to this. So it's kind of like a lot of, but when I get back to it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I got to work on that catchphrase. Or somewhere along the way, it'll hit me. I'm like, oh, that's it. So then I'll start adding that to the beginning of every video or the end of every video or whatever. One of the things I like to do is on my videos, I like to add, so in that first one, you got the hook and then you got the swoosh and then you've got hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. I usually try to change that up based on what the topic of the story is going to be about. If it's essential oils, I'll say something like, don't forget to rub that mayonnaise on your elbow. That'll help you to reach out and subscribe. Just little cute things like that. Just, I don't know, because it gets boring otherwise. And then at the end, I like to do the same thing, If you like the show, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like the show, it's because you suck and you're pathetic. And hit the thumbs down if you're worthless. And, because nobody's going to hit thumbs down when you tell them that. If you're a sissy man, hit that thumbs down button. Well, all right, you'll have one or two. But anyway, so that's kind of, I try to change it up and do those sort of things. But the scripting for me is getting kind of tedious. That's why today I decided I don't have time. It's been 5 days since I produced a live stream. I didn't even write that. I didn't even work that. I just got Mike over there. So it was just to mollify the masses. Today I'm like, man, you got to produce something or your peeps will not. And I'm like, get out of my script. What am I going to write about today? I was like, man, this is boring. So I decided to just do a show about doing the show. No script. And that would buy me a little time. To be honest, it buys me a little time. You guys get a video to watch. I get a few more days to continue putting together these pieces. I hopefully don't lose subscribers. I might gain a subscriber or two while I continue to build everything else that needs to be built. And I'm really excited because I'm kind of getting a lot of things done. Today, when it was time to sit down and do a video, I didn't have to set up the camera and move it and wiggle it and get my thing on the software and move my guy around and make his little head. Didn't have to do all that. It's already done. So, some things as I go along, they get easier, they get faster. I'll get this video done. There's no real graphics. Earlier in the video, I said, I'll put a picture here. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to edit it and put a picture there. I'll put a little beginning, put a little end, but I don't over character stuff. I don't put too many memes on top of there. I don't, you want to see me, I presume. If I think of a funny meme, I might pop it up, but most of the time, we're going to be talking, you're going to be looking at me. So that's kind of the deal. It's not a lot of editing to this kind of deal. The wife loves it because she just likes those off the cuff kind of deals. So that keeps the wife happy. Anything keeps the wife happy. So that's where we are. Thank you very much for showing up. Again, don't forget, like and subscribe. Hit the little notification bell. Tell me about your experiences as a YouTuber. Did I hear money? Money, 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 money. All right, so thank you very much for your time.